Hello everyone, welcome to the Content Biter, my YouTube channel. So guys, it is so cold in South Africa. The winter has finally kicked in. So today we officially had our biggest cold front and everybody is indoors and kept warm. The reason why I still have a t-shirt on is because I'm indoors with my gas heater just right there. However, if you are coming to South Africa for a visit, just know that you need to carry some warm clothes. There is a cold front. We're not quite sure how long it's going to last for. However, if there is no cold front, every single morning and evening, it gets really, really cold in winter in South Africa, but inland, it can get cold the entire day. So just make sure that you come with warm clothes. Anyways, guys, let's get into today's video. This video is to respond to some questions that have been asked by some of y'all about business opportunities for expats in South Africa. And of course, I got into the rabbit hole because I was wondering myself, hey, do we even have business opportunities for expats? Because of course, when you get to South Africa, you would have quit your 9-to-5 job in whatever country you live in, and hopefully you will still continue to get an income one way or the other while you live in a foreign land like South Africa. Now, I'm also quite sure you guys have been watching the news about things that are happening in South Africa. And of course, you're going to see a lot of people who hate South Africa, but they are South Africans are going to make a comment to try and dissuade you from coming to South Africa. We already know that some of those stories they tell, fibs. But other than that, we are not about that on this channel. On this channel is about you who want to gain more information about my beautiful country and her lovely people. There are a lot of lovely people in South Africa, and you are going to see, because they usually show themselves, the ones that are not nice in my comment section. But other than that, guys, I did check out what business opportunities that expats can participate in that are available in South Africa, so you continue to make an income. If you see me looking down, I am looking at the list of these business opportunities. There are 20 of them, which I was quite shocked that there are so many, but they are in the service-based industries or service-based business income sort of thing. But let's go for it with number one, consulting. There are businesses in South Africa that are looking for strategists, business strategists, and also marketers in some other instances, where if you have an expertise or experience in these fields, then definitely you will get yourself kickstarting a consultation business in South Africa. Number two, it is web design. If you are a web designer, a lot of entrepreneurs are starting businesses and they don't have websites, and they want somebody who can design their website for a cheaper price, considering that they are startups, and you can make a lot of money by having a lot of these young entrepreneurs, in most cases in South Africa, that want web designers to assist them branding their businesses and companies whatsoever. And then the third one is social media management. All companies, from what I understand in South Africa, are looking for social media managers, people that are going or have the talent of growing social media platforms of these big conglomerates, companies, and also for entrepreneurs who want their presence to be felt and seen on social media platforms across the board. And it pays handsomely. I mean, you're the one who is going to charge, but I have seen people who do this sort of business making a lot of money. So if you're an expert around social media management, then you will thrive in South Africa. And then let's go to number four, which is event planning. South Africa is known to be a place of fun, not only fun in terms of nightlife and all the stuff that you see about us, I'm a piano and dance and whatnot, but also we are big on weddings, we are big on parties, we are big on corporate events as well. it will totally depend up to you whether you want to give your expertise in the entertainment industry, in the wedding industry, or corporate business setting type of event planning. All of them, you are still going to thrive because, again, if you are going to send your portfolio to corporate companies, or you are going to send your portfolio or put your portfolio on your social media platforms as an event planner or an event organizer, they definitely are going to contact you, and then you find yourself organizing or planning a big dream wedding of a celebrity or even of a rich person living in South Africa, and you make a lot of money. And then we go to business opportunity number 5 that you can do as an expert in South Africa, which is e-commerce, aka drop shipping. What is that? That is basically you having an online store, whether that is an Etsy store or a Shopify store. As long as it's an online store selling products that South Africans or people around the world are actually looking for. Popular items that you should sell are must add so that you get a better sale and also make a lot of profit as a result. So e-commerce is a thing that is increasing in South Africa. Okay, Amazon has also come through, but you can also still be a competition to Amazon and Takealot that we have here, which is an equivalent of Amazon. So if you can have your own similar online store, you might actually find yourself making millions of dollars here in South Africa. Business opportunity number 6, which is handmade products. If you are an expert in art, in fine art, crafting, arts and craft, basically, you are going to thrive in South Africa because a lot of people are building beautiful homes and they want art pieces to be hung on their walls or some kind of handmade art. They are buying those like hotcakes, as we say here in South Africa. Number 7, agriculture. Now, in agriculture, it's not necessarily that you are going to be able to buy a piece of land and start farming on it. Mostly it is technology, farming technology that are kind of like missing or lacking. And if you have an expertise in the agricultural sector as a business person, and you see that South Africa does not have a certain technology like drones, for example, that either can be of security service, because it is true, in South Africa, we do have a crime of farm killings. And as a result of that, farmers, they live in fear in South Africa. And no, there are black and white Indians and coloreds, as we call the mixed race people in South Africa. Not just one race, all the race, including the farm workers. So if they can have some kind of security, 24-hour security that has a nerve center somewhere probably where you live, you are able to monitor this particular farm or farms with the technology that you have, what do you call this, serving these particular farmers, you will make a lot of money. And then number 8, of course, is tourism. A lot of expats, especially here in South Africa, they are running travel and tourism companies, and these companies are doing extremely well. So if you feel like you can showcase South Africa much better than all the other tourism companies, then you are going definitely to be successful in South Africa. I can tell you right now that most of our tourism industry, it is foreign or maybe expats, let me put it that way. It is experts who are running these companies: Canadians, Americans, French people, Germans, even English people from England are running these particular businesses in South Africa. Yes, there are South Africans as well, but in most cases, your company or your travel company or your tourism company hires a South African as a tour guide or as an Uber driver, not an Uber driver per se, more like a shuttle driver that picks your clients from the airport to their lodge or hotel. And when they go back, they also drop them off at the airport type of situation. And number nine, online businesses. This can be a variety of online businesses that you can run. You can put together a digital product or a digital course and put it out there into the internet and let it sell itself while basking in the sun of Durban or Cape Town and money just making itself thick and fast. I know of an American couple that have an online course that they've created while they were living here, and they are making a lot of money, tens and tens of thousands of dollars they are making. And all they do is just make sure that they tweak here and tweak there every 3 months, and then the digital product sells even more money. So you could do the same thing, or you can have an online job sitting in the comfort of your home in South Africa and working from home. The 10th business opportunity that you can pursue while you're an expert in South Africa is freelance writing or even graphic design. Once again, businesses in South Africa are looking for experts who are good with words, and probably for a campaign of some sort, or maybe for an advert or some kind of promotion. Obviously, if you know how to play with words in convincing people to pick up that service or product or whatever the case might be, then you are going to do well. Once again, entrepreneurs, they are the ones that are mostly looking for freelance writers and or graphic designers. If you are a graphic designer, this is definitely something that you should consider when you become an expert in South Africa. The 11th business opportunity is quite exciting because in South Africa, it is booming. It's basically mushrooming as well. That is fitness and training. People are starting to have like a healthy lifestyle thing going on. People going to the gym, people forming marathon clubs, and people also eating healthy and green. And some people are looking for guidance, especially when it comes to meals and also when it comes to routines and discipline as well. If you are an expert in fitness and health, then definitely you will have a lot of clients here in South Africa. Especially if you got the body to prove to them, then you should not struggle getting clients in this country. You can get clients even online that you can set up a video and post on YouTube, post on TikTok, or better yet, put it on Skillshare, not sponsored, or any other platform or video platform, and you are going to be making a lot of money. Of course, there'll be one-on-one training because you'll get like private clients who would want you to come and train them at home and also help them with their healthy meal preps. Number 12, it is digital marketing. I think this one is self-explanatory. However, companies, entrepreneurs are looking for digital marketers to assist them with their promotions and marketing and product reviews as well. The 13th business opportunity that you can pursue while you're an expert in South Africa is print on demand. I can tell you one thing, a lot of young South Africans, they like merchandise. They like things that are artistic, or on their hoodies or on their t-shirt or on their sweaters, etc. and so on. That also includes coffee mugs, water bottles, you name them. All of that stuff could be a lucrative business for you when it comes to print on demand. And the best thing about print on demand, you don't have to do anything with your own hands. You can simply get a website that does print on demand and you just download your design, and the rest the website takes care of. No inventories, no shipment, absolutely nothing. The only thing that the website will do for you is print your design to somebody that bought, and then you share a commission with that website and you make a profit. Number 14, virtual assistant services. Of course, again, entrepreneurs in South Africa that are actually rising in numbers. They're always looking for an assistant of some sort, but mostly virtual assistant, because they are so busy traveling, busy in board meetings, busy with their partners as well, and they don't get the time to check out the emails, respond to the emails. They don't get the time or even know how to book their own flights and hotels and transportation in the destination they'll be going to. And you could be the person that assists them in getting this part of the admin off their hands. And this is a lucrative business as well that you can pursue while you are an expat in South Africa. A lot of rich people as well are looking for virtual assistant to assist them with admin. Business opportunity number 15, online tutor. Whether that you are tutoring English, mathematics, science, whatever, accountancy. But this is not for the South African kids or South Africans for that matter, but people from other countries. And the reason why not South Africans is because our education system has done a really, really good job in teaching English. Actually, South Africa is an English-speaking country, even though it has 12 other official languages. In fact, 11 other official languages, because we've got 12 official languages in our country. So English is not going to be something, or probably mathematics and science. You may get some South African students that might need your services. In most cases, it's going to be those that come from China, Japan, South Korea type of situation, and you can have like an online tutoring business by just getting these clients. If you're an American, I've also seen there are a lot of adults that are looking for American business English tutors, because apparently in America, the business language, it's quite different from how English is spoken elsewhere in the world. And many people that are coming, especially from Asia, they are willing to pay you a lot of money to teach them American business English language. So you can do that while you are here in South Africa. Then business opportunity number 16, that is mining. South Africa is a mining country, gold, diamond, platinum, you name it. We have it here in the country. However, I'm not saying that you come here and you are going to own a mine unless a mine is on sale and you got the money to buy it. But there are other things that you may need, or maybe mining industries in South Africa may need or maybe lack, and you got some kind of expertise in that field. You can become a consultant in the mining sector, or some kind of expert when it comes to geology and geomorphology and all that sort of stuff. I don't know much about that, but I do see that mining experts are definitely also needed as a business service sort of stuff here in the country. Business opportunity number 17, manufacturing. Manufacturing in South Africa, it is a growing business. It's still pretty much crawling. Can you imagine if you come and become a manufacturer in South Africa, and then this trend rises? You rise along with it. You might actually find your American dream, your Canadian dream, or your British dream right here in South Africa as a manufacturer. So if you got manufacturing ideas or a manufacturing firm in your country and you want to transfer it to South Africa as an expat, trust and believe me, this is a lucrative business for you to pursue. Number 18, real estate. I know somebody will be like, I can be a realtor in South Africa. Yeah, you can be a realtor here in this country, provided that you are going to follow the law. I think there is some kind of an examination that you will have to pass in order to become a registered realtor here in South Africa. Or you can be a real estate developer or an investor, or whatever the case might be. As long as it's in the real estate business, you can pursue that definitely. You can also go as far as renting out apartments. You can buy and rent out apartments, or you can buy an apartment and turn it into an Airbnb, or you can also build a lodge if you can get like a piece of land that is recreational, and or maybe a lodge that is on sale. You buy it, you turn it into a hotel, or whatever the case might be. So hotel keeping and catering is definitely a big thing here in South Africa under real estate as well. Business opportunity number 19, it is finance and business service. Again, this one is also self-explanatory. However, once again, there are experts that are needed in the finance and business service sector, where if you are a financier, you can become a financial advisor. Under finance, a lot of people, they're not familiarized with finances, especially when it comes to savings, when it comes to budgeting, when it comes to whatever under finance, and you got the expertise in educating people or having people as clients on how to manage their finances. You can even go as far as even starting something that you can sell online, like probably a template of some sort under finances, how to budget, how to save money, etc., and so on. I'm sure there are even deeper stuff that is needed when it comes to the finance side. On the business side, consultation is definitely something that is high on the list that many entrepreneurs and other businesses are looking for. And then number 20 is become a content creator. South Africa is a country that is starting to boom in terms of podcasting and YouTubing, TikTok, and other these social media platforms that are actually paying people money for creating content and posting these contents on these respective platforms. A lot of people that I have seen that are experts, they are running successful podcasts. The moment they land in South Africa, get themselves settled, they start a podcast. If it's not a podcast, they start a YouTube channel, and their YouTube channels and podcasts, sometimes both, are respectively growing in big numbers. I know of an American couple who came to South Africa, settled down for a while, and then they started their own podcast, and the podcast is making them some serious amount of money while they are able to keep the money that they have saved up for coming here and just spending what they are earning on the podcast. They are thinking now of starting a YouTube channel and like drive the traffic from their podcast to the YouTube channel as well, so they can maximize the income that they are getting. And I think they are going to definitely succeed. And you can also come here and then set your own podcast, and I can give you some few little tips to succeed as a podcaster as well as a YouTuber in this country, South Africa. If you can strike the egos of South Africans, your podcast and or your YouTube channel, they will flourish, they will grow, and you will make a lot of money. The moment you become extremely critical of South Africans, you will be dropped like a hot potato. I'm just saying. Or you were living in South Africa and you had a podcast or you had a YouTube channel and now you moved back to your country. Just know that you will also be moving away with your podcast, and then all of your supporters, you will leave them behind. I don't know why South Africans are wired that way, but that's how we are wired at the end of the day. So I'm just letting you know, put that in the back of your mind if you are going to become a content creator in South Africa. Well, anyways, guys, those are the 20 business opportunities that you can pursue as an expat living in South Africa. And thank you for suggesting this topic. It was quite fun for me to look into because I had no idea. So if you also have other topics that you would like me to talk about on this channel, please put them in the comment section. I will line them up and then create videos in response to your request. I appreciate you guys. You're the one who keep this channel nice and alive. And I will definitely see you next time. But before you leave, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Because, hey, I would like to see you again next time. Goodbye.